Oh my gosh, there's so many good people in the movie, and I think people are just going to be gagged on all of the celebs that are showing up. It's so fun. I think that the movie is going to be really unexpected. So many people are like, how do you make a movie of that? And I think when they see it, they're going to be so entertained.
Yes, I play Carol. I'm Zach's assistant. I book all the guests for the show. I'm basically the person trying to keep everything together when he is losing his mind. So yeah, it's a tall order. It was so cool. I mean, I've been doing improv for the past 15 years, and it's like my passion. So to be able to do a movie where we get to improvise the entire time is literally my dream come true. And with these people, I mean, the whole cast is so funny that we just kept making each other laugh the whole time. It really was a great time. Yes, I mean, there was a day where we're being rushed down a hall with raging rapids are pushing us down a hallway, and that was all real, and I was really underwater, and that was terrifying. I mean, it was fun, but it was I just done double, and then we also did it ourselves, and it was crazy. So I'll never forget that. Oh yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of great surprises in the movie, and I mean, for us it was great because we didn't know who any of the people were going to be in advance. So every day we'd get the call sheet, and it would just be with like two people's initials, and like we'd have to guess like, oh, who's it going to be? Who's KR? And like, spend the day like trying to figure it out until they showed up. So it was cool for us too. Yeah, I mean, I think it's edgy in just the right way. Like Zach is somebody who can pull off saying anything to anybody.
I think it sounded really fun for us. We were kind of goofing around shooting one of these one day and just improvising and had nothing planned. And Zach and I were just saying to each other, it would be so fun to make a movie like this where we just goof around all day. And we tricked Netflix, your bosses, into buying it. And strangely enough, we got it made. Yeah, the whole movie, we wanted to shoot it like a documentary where, life is just kind of happening and we figure it out later. So we built a whole public access station, gave everyone jobs, gave everyone a backstory, and then just shot people doing things. And it was really unique. I've never made anything quite like it. And the challenge, everyone was so funny in it. The challenge became just what to keep because, we could have made a 5-hour movie with all the stuff that we have. It was great. When we started, we didn't have anyone cast in terms of the celebrities. Other than Will Ferrell, we knew was going to be in it. But Tiffany Haddish signed on, I think, on day 2, and that gave us like a boost of energy. And Keanu Reeves came in pretty early, too. And then just every day we would hear another person wanted to do it, and we would just fit them into the schedule. So we never knew what was going to happen every day, but it was really...
I would say, yeah, heavily improvised because we had to. That was the nature of this was so heavy on schedule because we had all these actor types that we had to deal with. And so that made it tricky. Scott, the director, told me today that we had no guests booked when we started filming the movie for 2 weeks. No one wanted to do it. So I didn't know that until today. So yeah, it's been fulfilling to try to figure out if we can expand this into outside of the internet format. I mean, to interview Matthew McConaughey is a really tonally is good for Between Two Ferns because he's a pretty serious dude. But to see that other side of him and to flex that muscle, which I think we've seen him all be funny. We've all seen him be funny, but he was really straight-faced and really fun. I think he was like our third person, and then after him, people started to agree to be in it. About 5 years ago, we started thinking about it, and then the timing seemed right to try to expand it. We always kind of wondered if we could take it outside of the studio more, because it's a very limited thing to try to do this with no props and just a black backdrop. In a way, it aids it. In another way, it kind of hinders it. But we just shot this thing in New York, a special years ago, and we kind of started fantasizing about what it would look like, the show would look like outside of the studio. And so we kind of came up with a conceptual storyline for the movie, and hopefully it makes sense. It's not a prank show. My intention is not to hurt people or to catch them off guard. I always say to them, like, if there's anything I say that you don't want in this, let me know. I'll ignore it,